Hello and welcome to my RTSL game versus Jarek Grząślewicz, my fellow Polish compatriot who I will be facing as the USSR in this, I hope, exciting and not very one-sided game. And what I get is an interesting hand, not a very good one, but it could have been worse. Middle East clearly points towards a path I will need to take this turn. The question is, do I go for Suez or Arab-Israeli? I will go for Arab-Israeli war since it's better against the defectors. It doesn't throw my event out of the game, and it's more efficient against the empty France setting. I will coup Iran, of course, with hopes of rolling as well as I did. And now let's see what is his response to that mighty roll in Iran. I have not been experiencing good Iran rolls lately, so I really appreciate the fact that it happened this time. I could event Suez Crisis now. Okay, this situation needs a little bit more consideration, I think. What are the options? Dropping Middle East is probably out of the question. I could either grab Iraq and Syria to get a domination, or I could coup Lebanon with Olympic Games and then try to throw him out with Suez, or I could event Suez right away, or I could do something like that, or even enter Pakistan instead of Korea. Nah, I think I like this option the most since it grants me Middle Eastern domination even if he takes Egypt. And I don't really like coups Lebanon because then he just coups back, and that doesn't really grant me anything because I don't really want to get into a coup war in the Middle East with scoring in hand. And yeah, that's obvious. And after all, it's him who needs mid-ops, not me. So I don't really need to help him out with getting them in a natural way. There's not much I can do against that. Unfortunately, that succeeds as well. I guess I could protect Pakistan since I'm going to finally play the Pakistan war for ops. And I will be left with US-Japan, which is pretty inconvenient, but there's always a chance that I get UN intervention. I suspect he will coup Iran now. Of course, I wasn't very eager to lower the DEFCON in general because I think it's cool to disable him from entering Thailand, since he can't really do that safely when the DEFCON is at 4. But I had to do it before I played in the Pakistan war, because after I played, quitting Pakistan becomes a good option for him. So he now coups Iran, basically has to, since otherwise I would be able to take Thailand with a coup. And that's a pretty decent hand, especially with Vietnam revolts. I'm kind of scared of Purge, but Otherwise, it's a pretty promising option for me to go for Vietnam revolts into China card. And it's not that bad to give up the China cards, since I got rid of Fidel and he got rid of CIA, and I don't have anything present in the third world countries. Unfortunately, I got purged. That's very unlucky, but I still get to take Thailand with the China card thanks to the Vietnam revolts. So I will surely use that option, and if he coups now, then I'm completely fine with it. There is no real way for him to deny my Asian domination. So now it's just his choice. I mean, he can try to deny it by winning by country count. He will just have to go for something like Laos, Malaysia, Indonesia, or something like that. And then I will get to coup Panama, get Milops, deny him Milops, and then score Asia for some VPs anyway, because there's no way he gets more battlegrounds than me. So even if it will technically be a draw, it's still gonna favor me, VP-wise at least. There's a case to be made that socialists will be better used by being evented, since I'm purged. So I guess I will have to consider that. Now I have a 50-50 chance of removing him from Panama, so I guess I will try doing that. Unfortunately, that's another one, so that doesn't work. So now I guess there is no need to hurry. I will just wrap India. If he goes for Korea, I have Korean War. If not, then I will just let him score a draw there. Or I could also give him the Marshall Plan, depending on what he does with the independent Reds. Because now this is a play I see, and it's not obvious how he reacts to it. So let's go for it. Because now the issue is that I have more countries than him. He has to take Philippines, and probably he will need to take something else. And Burma is just a very hard country to fight for, because its stability is too. Okay. Now I can probably give him East European unrest. Take India. And now it's not obvious for me what he does. Maybe he breaks North Korea, and that way he kind of wastes time. Or the other option is he tries to take South Korea, which gives me a chance of winning Korean War and screwing him up. The third option is him going for Japan, which would of course make US Japan free. And the last option, I guess, is going for Taiwan, which is still fine for me because that's not a battleground yet. So I can just drop Asia for 4 VPs, which is a lot considering the fact that he, didn't let me have a domination there technically, but in reality I still scored a lot, and he just wasted 3 VPs to not give me a domination but not get himself any battlegrounds either. So I'm pretty fine with what happened. I didn't get any access cards, and I failed miserably in Panama 2 times, which is very annoying. But it could have been worse. Romania, alright. Libya probably. No, France, that's fine. And let's enter Korea with one more up. And bring Korean War back into the deck, because I want to to be there before the reshuffle, and I don't really need his cards to be there before the reshuffle. UN intervention sucks to see because I would love to get it myself, but there's still a chance I will. Okay, capture Nazis. Dark NORAD. That's pretty disgusting. Okay, so he definitely got the better part of the remaining cards. Also, Europe scoring and Europe scoring especially sucks to see. I have absolutely no way of getting rid of it, and I have no good headlines except Nazis or Asia. I will hope to fight for Asian domination, so I will just drop Europe and hope for him to defect it, but I don't think he will. I think he will play containment, or maybe if he reaches purge, he will purge me again, which would be terrible for me. We'll have to see, I guess. Wow, okay. That's great. But okay, so suddenly my situation looks a lot better than just a second ago. I would love to coup Panama with Marshall, but I don't have any playable 3-ups. And I need to take South Korea, I really do. So that's kind of a nuisance, as Shimovid would say. I could give him NORAD, but I don't want to do it yet. Unless or can I give him NORAD? Technically there is a chance of me spacing twice, but there's probably, there are so many cards I don't want to play before Asia scoring. I mean, US Japan, not really playable. NORAD, not really playable yet, but we'll see. For Mozan, I don't want to play it before Japan, before Asia scoring. He has Taiwan. That's a 1-up and it's better evented. And Duck and Cover kills me with Defcon, and I really need to coup. So the two least unplayable cards I have are NORAD and Marshall. Maybe I just screw it and coup Panama with Marshall and then take South Korea with NORAD, and then whatever he does I just score Asia and try to survive. I would like to overprotect North Korea, I think. Maybe I actually want to take Afghanistan as well. Nah, that's probably not it. Okay, I think I will just go with NORAD. Really? Okay. So yeah. Panama is pretty unwelcoming this game. So that sucks. Alright. He has no reason to suspect that I have Asia. So I guess... Oh my god, he got NATO as well. Yeah, he will go for something like this. That's what I wanted to say. He has no reason to expect I have Asia, so he'll probably just generically expand in every direction he can. He has to take Libya before he gives me Nasser for sure. Let's give him Marshall already. Of course I could go for captured Nazi scientists first, but I don't want to give him more time to expand because I don't really know if he has many problematic cards in hand. So I'm not gonna give him more time than I need to. I'm just gonna take South Korea and overprotect North Korea right away, then drop Asia, and then Formosan and Japan will be playable finally. Okay. That's fine, I at least made him give me the China card. So now I can drop Asia for again. I got 8 out of Asia during the early war without dominating it once. It's a pretty funny statistic. I don't think I have ever had that situation before. Okay, so now that's playable, Still, let's start with that since it doesn't require me to do anything. Okay, he just gets his mill-ups. Jesus Christ. He also tries to stop my heartbeat. Okay, second cover is gone. Unfortunately, I missed the space track. The good part about it is that now one small step doesn't give him immediate VPs. And now I guess I will go for Formosa. Of course, I could go for US Japan to, for example, dominate Middle East, but the problem with that play is, of course, the fact that but Korean War is still in the deck, and I don't want to give him another country to support the favorable outcome for him in that war. And now we're entering the phase of the game where it really sucks that I have no access. Or it really sucked that I had no access, but now I have decal. So it could have been worse. Okay, I like this hand, it's pretty good. It becomes much worse if I get purged, but maybe this time I won't. Or maybe it's not even that bad in that case. It's pretty bad. Manageable. Alright. Of course, the card that makes me ask the biggest number of questions is Missile Envy. I think the correct play is starting by decal. It sucks if he redrew defectors, but that's like... I know he didn't redraw them last time, and he has containment in hand, so I suspect he will just play containment. So I think I will go for decal to grab Nigerian. Oh my god. Okay, so I get purged again, that sucks. Really? Disgusting. Okay, let's go for something like this into this. Getting purged 2 times is not fun. I guess I will try fishing for something with Missile Envy. The chances of him having Wilbury are pretty slim. Or maybe my position is good enough that I shouldn't risk that much. Okay, let's start by solving the threat of him taking Nigeria, and let's threaten Algeria ourselves. Jean-Paul, probably Algeria. That's good. Let's take Saudi Arabia then. Now Middle East is under the question. Alright, that's understandable. I can respond to that by queen Nigeria, Angola, I mean, with ABM. Of course, now he can take Nigeria over, and I don't have a good response against that. I am not going to coup once more, because this far into the turn I think it's not worth giving him a decent coup target anymore. He plays containment, alright. That's fine. I will have to allow that, I guess. I still don't want to give him US-Japan, especially when there's a chance I will be able to space twice. We'll see if it works. It works, so let's use this chance and fail. Unfortunate. Muslim revolution is gone, but it is fine. Alright, I will just grab Egypt then. Let's see. Of course, if he enters Venezuela, that allows me to coup it. However, then I would have to withdraw from queuing Nigeria, which is a pretty big price to pay. Maybe it would be worth it though. Okay, I will use this opportunity to take Botswana. OPEC, Fidel, UN, INB, Che. So many good events. What to do? Che looks like the most stable response. What are the chances that I will be able to win this turn? I will get 4 from OPEC. Nah, that's not gonna be enough unless he has a good scoring for me, but there are not many of them. Let's go for... it really hurts if he has defectors, but whatever I headline, it hurts if he has defectors, so let's go for January and hope that he doesn't set it up, okay? Okay, I really don't want to give him a coup, so I guess I will coup Nigeria with missile and final. Okay. So I don't even get 4 from OPEC, I only get 3, which is more than enough to play him, of course. Especially with scoring in this state. Summit is not a card I wanted to see, but it's fine. Oh, that's also not the card I wanted to see, especially not played by him. That's an immediate AM day, of course. Portuguese Empire crumbles. Sure. I will take it. So now I have a chance of grabbing Chile, and there's probably nothing better I can do. So I will. I probably want to remain responsive to whatever he does, so I will not spend more orbs. Of course, he can try realigning me out of Chile, but the chance of him succeeding isn't so big that I want to defend against that immediately. That hurts. That's a lot of points. I will respond by getting myself at least 3 of those myself. I don't have a space target, so I won't space this turn probably. He needs to do something, and he has a choice between queuing an easy country, Africa, to guarantee getting some effect. Oh my god, never mind. Please fail. Okay, that's very good for me. That's pretty lucky, I have to admit. So now it's not as big of an issue as I thought. The question is, do I start with Fidel or do I realign South Africa first? I think I might go for South Africa first. The question is also, do I want to hold 5-year plan or UN intervention, or just not hold any of those? I mean, if I want to hold UN, I have either to play I have to play the China card if I want to play hold UN. However, maybe I don't care that much. And being left with UN and 5-year plan is kinda suspicious itself. And I don't want to give up the China card when the CIA is in the game and grain sales are unaccounted for. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. So I'll probably spend UN and 5-year plan. So it's fine. I have a playable 3-up, so I can allow myself to have one shot at realigning him from South Africa. That doesn't work. Now if he wants to try queen Botswana, he has a chance. Oh, I could actually hold UN by spacing 5-year plan, and then I would have a shot at space track, and furthermore, I would be pretty safe from DEFCON. With the China card especially. He got distal again, Jesus. Okay. Well, okay, to be fair, he failed the brush war, it's fine, not gonna complain. But, is it worth it though? Nah. Okay, I will just try realigning now, since he allowed me to do that once more, and I have a great secondary target in form of Argentina. So I will do that immediately. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. I mean, it's... Okay, so... my situation in the South Africa didn't improve at all due to the realignments. I hope he just repairs that and lets me event Fidel. I really don't want to be answering to anything now. Yeah, and I'm not gonna. That's good. Of course, it was kinda risky for me to start by realigning with a 5-year plan and UN, but I really wanted to seize the opportunity before he does something with Argentina or South Africa. So I tried doing that anyway, and fortunately he didn't do anything to force a response from me, so I could even Fidel anyway. Flower power. Colombia, Guatemala, Israel, and I missed the first one, I believe. Oh, and Canada, obviously. What do we have here? No Quagmire. That sucks. Cultural socialists. Brezhnev. Usury. Latin. I will probably try spacing a voice, but anyway, it's probably a Brezhnev angle, and of course there are some cards that would be best evented or spaced in this hand, but there are also some that I can allow myself to play. Okay, Nixon. That's actually fine. I think I can give him usury this way, and it's not gonna hurt a lot. Okay, let's start by cooing, and I probably want to coo Argentina because what else? And I just need to not roll a 1. Why did I say that? Of course. The good thing is that his China card is face down, so he can't really take Thailand immediately. But it's so fucking painful because it was so unlikely. But I guess it needed to happen. Yeah, he fixes that immediately. He draws the Middle East. I don't get to do anything with that. So I guess that's a good moment to try some realignments, since I am still able to do that. Maybe this time it will work. Let's see. Failure. 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 Yeah. I guess that's not gonna happen this game. Okay, he has that as well. Yeah, I guess that's time to push for Argentina. Good thing I have Brezhnev. It's also good for me that Angola is overprotected several times. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for that. course, I went for Cameroon because his two best coup targets are Zaire and Nigeria, so I want to have my realignments already prepared if he goes for them. And now let's space, since I have some breathing space due to his weak role in Zaire. So I guess that's one thing that went well this turn, and I hit the space track, which is potentially significant as well. He spaces will bury you, but he's late with that. So now we may try to create some chaos again to make it harder for him to use his nuclear subs efficiently. That's interesting. Okay. Now Camp David is pretty free. Since, thanks to me not having played it before, Flower Power was a pretty... I mean, I got some value from Flower Power. Theoretically, he could have African scoring. Maybe I can try realignments one more time. Okay, okay. Let's go for this, okay. Normally I would probably go for Panama, but there is a chance that he's sitting there with Africa scoring in hand and he just wanted to play nuclear subs to throw in some crews in African battlegrounds and then drop African scoring. And he could also be waiting for you to play Kennedy. I guess that's not the case this time. Oh yes, alright. But it could be. It could have been worth trying. Alright, what do we have here? Quagmire is good, Arms Race is good as well. Our man in Tehran is pretty bad, puppet governments are pretty bad. Korean War is interesting. The goal is good, so America scoring is bad and won't get... Or, well, it depends. And Gunman is terrible because... Oh no, wait! It's before the reshuffle. Huh. Wait, and defectors are gone, right? Wait! Okay. I can make this work. I can... How many cards are there in the deck? 2. So, if I play puppets, I cause the reshuffle to happen. He's probably gonna play Kennedy though, right? But his Kennedy is not gonna discard many bad cards for him. It's gonna discard Africa scoring from bad cards. The real value from Kennedy is that he will create the reshuffle right now. Maybe he won't play Kennedy. I think he will, just to get rid of Africa, but... Or he can have colonials or grain sales, so he may not play that immediately. So, okay, let's go for Quagmire, that's I'm doing for sure, right? Because the factors are gone. So let's get rid of NORAD, and yeah, he will play that, that's for sure. Korean War, okay, that's probably the best card he could have gotten. That's probably the best card. And in his hands it has an additional value of triggering Flower Power. Okay, so now here's the idea. I play the Lone Gunman, for example, to Zaire. Then he discards something to Quagmire, probably Suez Crisis. And then I play our man in Tehran, so that Lone Gunman gets shuffled in and CIA does not. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. If he doesn't drop Suez... Whoa! Okay, so that means that he didn't draw Suez. So Suez is gonna get discarded with puppet governments. But since I have even more time now, because he discarded that, I get to play the goal. And he will get reshuffled as well. Okay, I'm definitely playing a deck building game. But I like deck building games, so I'm not gonna complain. Wow, that's pretty bad for him. That's lucky for me. Uh, do I want to reshuffle South America? No, probably not. So let's cause the reshuffle right now. So Suez will get discarded now. And something else. Maybe Africa? No, probably not Africa. And cultural, okay. So he surely has okay. So he surely has Africa scoring in his hand. That's 100%. Let's take Panama and enter South Africa probably. I guess he will discard it with Kennedy anyway when he gets out of the Quagmire. If he ever gets out of the Quagmire, because right now it doesn't look very good. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's pretty bad. I could now try getting something done in South America, but I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Let's just drop it. I still have things to do this turn. Whoa! Okay, so... Oh wait! So the card he didn't draw was Colonial Rearguards, right? Because he would definitely drop it now. So he actually... Oh no! He has CIA, Southeast Asia, Africa, and Middle East. And he needs to play all of those. So I can do something like... Oh, I can't even break him there. But like... Oh my god. So I can play something like that. And he can't really even stop me from... going for Korea. Yeah, I think so. So, can I win this game? This turn? I can give him Usuri. Yeah, because he will never... He can't give me the China card. So... Because he has to drop 3 scorings. I could like... If I get 2 keys more from Southeast Asia, I get 2 from there, 5 from there, and then it depends on South Korea role. But it all depends on South Korea. I mean, South Korea role seals the game anyway. So I guess I won't really try that. Or I could event Korean War, then use puppets to coup, and then use arms race. And that way I get 3 bonus VPs, and 5 from here I'm still one off. Because Southeast Asia and Middle East are 4-0. Okay, I think I will start with Korean War. Oh wait, what if I do that? Then I have to be able to win somehow, right? Now he has to drop Africa. No. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. So I may be miscalculating something because it's a pretty complicated situation. But if I'm correct in my assessment, I think this is the way to go. And if I'm correct that he has exactly 3 scorings and CIA, this has to be game. Because now I can even give him puppets. He can resolve that. And I can break Laos, and he will need to score Middle East and Southeast Asia. Wow, the bad luck he got this turn is so unimaginable. Like, I have no words. This is such a sad ending. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game more than Ateo did, because Jesus Christ, it hurts to watch. And I will see you next time.